Hey, it's me, Emile Meister, Emile natin, the one and only, back with another edition of the Daily Zap. Today, February 1. We are in the second month of the year. Honestly, it felt January was really a slug to get through. It felt like January was 2 months. It was that long. January usually feels like that, but now, new month, new start, and again, this is the Daily Zap, of course, a 10 to 15 minute show in which, we talk about everything and anything in the world of sports. So go check out the episode I did yesterday. I just uploaded that a few hours ago, so I'm recording this literally 1 a.m. on a fucking Tuesday, So go check that out. I talked about the conference championship games, of course, and a little bit about the Royal Rumble. And also before that, please follow me on all my social media accounts. They're right there below. Check them out. I'm on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and on Facebook. So please go check those out. And I'm going to continue. I'm going to advertise something here for Facebook. I am doing a series where I am resimulating the entire NBA from the year 2008. Right now, I'm in the 2011-2012 season, so go check that out. So here is the biggest item for today. I wasn't really going to record until like the morning, but I saw this news and I thought this is a good material to cover with here today. I just saw news from One Sports, that's of course TV5, just 2 hours ago. Chot Reyes will take over as head coach for Gilas Pilipinas starting today. Coach Baldwin is stepping down from the program, the SBP confirms. Let's check from other websites. This is from spin.ph. I'm going to read this. The SBP confirmed the development late Monday night, or 3 weeks before the country's scheduled hosting of the qualifiers at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. So I'm going to read this statement from the Samahang Basketball of Pilipinas, their statement regarding the appointment of Chot Reyes as the head coach of Gilas Pilipinas. So here it is. The ongoing delays caused by the pandemic have resulted into an overlap in schedule between the coming UAAP season and the preparations for the FIBA World Cup 2023 qualifiers. In light of this, Gilas head coach Chot Baldwin has expressed to SBP Chairman Emeritus Mr. Manny B. Pangilinan that he is stepping down from his duties as the Gilas head coach to focus on his responsibilities to the Ateneo Blue Eagles men's basketball team. Chot Reyes will be taking over the national team head coaching duties beginning February 1, 2020. The man behind the Puso team, who broke the infamous Korean curse, is expected to once again bring Philippine basketball to the next level. Manny B. Pangilinan said that Chot is a sensible choice to take over the Gilas coaching program because he is very familiar with the program. He also has solid experience in international competition and the FIBA games. SBP President Al Palnino said that considering the high-level performance expected from Gilas, they have decided to go with Coach Chot, who brought the country back to the FIBA World Cup in 2014. Chot Reyes in a statement said it is an honor to serve the country once again. It is a big challenge, but he is up to it and hindi niya tatalikuran ang tawag ng bayan. The SBP respects Coach Tab's decision and thanks him for his valuable contributions to the Gilas program. The National Federation would also like to ask the countrymen to support Coach Chot Reyes as we prepare to bring basketball's biggest stage to our home court. So, this is a big news, considering Chot Baldwin, in his very short time as Gilas head coach, actually is doing a really tremendous job with his team. In the last qualifiers for the FIBA Asia Cup, we saw Gilas defeat Korea twice, so that is a big development. And I know Korea, that's not really their A team. It's still a big win over them. They had their import, Ricardo Radcliffe, and they had that player from Davidson who's a really great player, really great shooter. They were able to defeat them. So it's really just unfortunate in this situation because Tab Baldwin does have some responsibilities as a coach of the Blue Eagles and the UAAP season, of course. Like, we still have no clear, concise, explanation as to when the season will begin, or do we even have a season this year, considering the COVID-19 cases are still rising up until this moment. But this has been, Coach Chot and Coach Tab Baldwin have been taking turns in being the coach of Gilas for years now. Remember, in 2015, Tab Baldwin took over Gilas Pilipinas and led them to a silver medal finish in the 2015 FIBA Asia Championships. So, for me, Tab Baldwin is really the guy for this job. But Chot Reyes, okay, here's the thing. I'd rather have Tab Baldwin coaching the Gilas rather than Chot Reyes. I mean, Chot, he was the reason why Gilas got into the World Cup in 2014. But dude, that's 7 years ago. There's a lot of things that happened between then and now. I mean, we all saw the incident against Australia, which we had that ugly brawl, and then we had that ugly performance in the 2019 FIBA World Cup. So I think it's time now for Tab to really go all in on this. And it just sucks that he has other commitments. And I guess money talks. I guess Ateneo is paying him really well to be the coach of the Blue Eagles. And they're also very successful. They're the 3-time defending champions. So I think Tab here has his priorities with Ateneo rather than the national team. And it sucks because he's a good coach. He's one of the best. But I feel like there's someone pulling the strings here. I just don't know who. But the reasoning behind this, I think there's so much to this than what is being released, what is being reported. But man, Tab Baldwin has done so much for our national team, and I believe he's the guy to take us in 2023. So maybe this isn't really for the long term. Maybe this is just for this year because Tab is focusing on the Blue Eagles, and the next year maybe he'll go back as our coach. I just hope so because I really like Tab Baldwin, and I really wish he would be, he would be our coach, for the 2023 World Cup, because we are going to need a lot of big guns in there, because we're going up against the likes of USA, Serbia, all those teams. So yeah, I think Tab is the right guy for the job. But right now, they don't even need to win a lot of games in the qualifiers because they are in as a host. So maybe this is just because the games are not. I mean, they are relevant, but they are not to the point in which they really desperately need to win. So maybe Chot can step in here, take some duties while he goes on with his college team, the Ateneo Blue Eagles. And then after that, after the season ends, maybe he will come back and lead us to our first time hosting the World Cup next year in 2023. So that is a very, very short, I guess, very short daily zap here today. Do we have anything more to talk about? I think we got it all. So again, please follow me on all my social media accounts on Facebook, Emile Meister. Catch my series right there, where I am simulating the entire NBA from the year 2008. Also, I am on Twitter, right there below at Emile_Meister, on Twitch at Emile_Meister as well. I promise you, when I get done with things right now, I am in between jobs. I'm trying to finish my responsibilities with the old one, starting with the new one. So yeah, I will stream. Okay, I will stream when everything is done. Okay, when everything is good and have more time to myself, I will guarantee to stream gameplay. Maybe it's GTA, maybe it's NBA. And I'm also on Facebook. I already mentioned Facebook. On YouTube. Give this video a like, share, and subscribe to the channel. That's the only way this channel will grow. So, that is it for today's edition of the Daily Zap. This has been Emile Meister, Emile Nate, the one and only, saying always stay safe, and I will see you on the next Daily Zap.